At some point this year, when I was working on a certain write-up in the Toastmasters circles, I talked to a friend and a fellow Toastmaster, and this is what she told me. Being a highly extroverted individual means that speaking has always been easy for me. However, it's only when I joined Toastmasters that I learned that speaking does not automatically result in communication. There is so much more to communication. What is this much more? What's the difference between speaking and communicating? Now, that is what I seek to talk about in this part 3 of speech, writing, and delivery. When we talk of speaking, what comes to mind? We'll try to make this as simple as possible. Speaking is simply opening your mouth and letting words flow. That is speaking. Opening your mouth and letting words flow. On the other hand, communicating is ensuring that now these words that are flowing are getting to your audience and in the manner that is intended or was intended by you as a speaker. Are we together? Yeah, my simplest understanding. Speaking, letting words flow from your mouth, but communicating is ensuring that these words that are flowing have a message, and that message is received by your audience in the manner you intended. Now, we talk about being a speaker, or we talk about public speaking. We don't talk about public communication or I am a communicator. And it's all right. What we just need to keep in mind is that when you speak, ensure you are communicating. I hope we're together up to that point. I'm going to make this episode very short because when I reflect around those words by my friend and fellow Toastmaster, I realize that it's a problem a lot of us could be having. We speak, but we do not communicate. And that is why George Bernard Shaw put it like this in a quote, that the single biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it has taken place. The single biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it has taken place. Indeed, I think this is a big problem that we risk suffering as speakers. So this is what I'm asking, that every time you have been invited to deliver a speech, every time, even in that process of writing a speech, because in part 1 and 2, we have talked about the 4 key questions to answer when delivering a speech for effective delivery. And we've also talked about things to keep in mind when writing a speech. And in that, we are clear that you need to have your audience clear the message, why you're delivering that message, and you need to structure your message. You need to find styles that suits your audience. Now, the other question you need to keep in mind is, am I communicating? As a speaker, not just on podiums, even in small teams, through an email, through even conversations with your teammates, anytime you're opening your mouth to speak. And in this sense, you can also take it as written, written kind of speaking. When you're writing an article, when you're writing an excerpt, when you're writing a letter, you're writing an email, are you communicating? Keeping in mind that communication is working to ensure that your audience gets your message and in the manner it is intended, or you intended it to be received. There you have it. Simple, short, speaking versus communicating. Speaking, flow of words from your mouth, but communicating, ensuring that what you're speaking, that flow of words have a message, and that message is received by your audience in the manner you as a speaker intended it to be received. So ask yourself, are you communicating? And on that note, it is my hope that I have communicated.